For many parents and educators, the EQAO test results offer a gauge on where students are at with their studies. But the Ford government has been keeping those results under wraps, and some say it doesn't add up. The province is busy doing its own math and digging through the data, despite EQAO numbers normally being released to the public earlier in the school year.
There's a lot more. It's governance. Soon we'll be releasing the EQAO results. So there's a lot more that has to happen in education to put it all back on the right path.
But the lack of transparency to date is suspect, according to those watching closely. The most recent scores show the number of grade 3 and 6 students meeting the provincial standard for reading and writing, for example, is going down.
We're going to dig into the scores because we feel that these scores need to be a lot higher. They need to focus on the areas that are jobs of the future, and that's STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math.
Critics argue that this allows the minister to offer his own analysis before others get the opportunity, to the government's advantage.
You know, they've claimed that their funding cuts aren't having an impact on schools. If the test scores are not great, then that destroys their narrative that their funding is adequate and that the changes that they've made to the curriculum are all without problem.
Do you fear any action from the Ford government as a result of these test results when they do become available?
Well, I'm hoping that they don't use it as a way to vilify the amazing work that our educators do.
Elementary teachers, meanwhile, would rather do away with standardized testing altogether and suggest using the province's deep dive to determine it's not worth having our school kids under the microscope.
EQAO just doesn't give us the breadth and depth of information we need in order to help our students. Our educators are best at assessing students' learning.
The test results would normally help school boards determine next courses of action, only the province has now taken over some of those school boards, meaning the answers will now have to come from the government itself. Mark McAllister, City News.